Hello, this is Tim Cozen with Corinthian Equity, and we're back up here in Banning, California, and we're going to do a kind of midway walkthrough video of this 2-bedroom, 1-bath house that we have on Wilson Drive. We'll start with the front yard here. Like I pointed out before, we have the circular thing here. Yesterday we rototilled this. We had to take out some dirt, and we're going to be putting grass up in here. You can see we have a trench over here in the driveway, right behind the truck, where we're going to be running our sprinkler lines. We have our drywall and plumbing pipe ready to go on the inside. The outside of the house, we've pressure washed, we've replaced the bad facer boards, we've caulked the nail holes and put some filler in where there's just cracks and stuff that needs to get filled. When we pressure washed, you can see right there that some of the plaster came off, so we're going to need to get that patched. And then over here on the right side, we replaced the carport. The decking on the old carport was really bad, so we knew we had to replace that, and then by the time we tore that off, we saw that the 2x underneath that weren't very good either, so we just decided to take it all off, replace it, and put new on. Still need to put the tar paper on top, but that's looking nice. So let's head inside and take a look at the mess, see what we have to deal with. Okay, now we're inside. We have a bunch of our material laying around. There's kitchen cabinets, kitchen countertop. We started some of the drywall, just kind of patching the holes here and there with mud. Over around here, you can see we took out our wall, made it half height, framed up a header on top, so the ceiling's not going to go anywhere. Demoed the entire kitchen, have all the cabinets out of here. Opened up walls. This wall we opened up, remember, because, because there was a faucet that came out of the top of the wall, like one of those old laundry tub type faucets, and we want to put in a regular faucet in the sink. So we had to do that, replumbed that. We're going to frame this up, put drywall over it, close that off so we can put cabinets in front of that area. This opening over here, we took out the old windows on both of these, and then we're going to put a bar height thing here as a pass-through into the back room. You can see we had to do a little bit of electric work, more electric work than we expected, and a little more plumbing than we expected, but all that costs is time. It hasn't really cost us much extra money. See over there, and then over here we had to rerun some plumbing and do some more electric there. And then we'll come on in the back room here and see what we've dealt with back here. Now this back room, apparently it is up to code and it was permitted and everything, but the electric was never finished off, and we really had no idea what wire went where when we started this project. There was a sub panel in that spot that was completely redundant and unnecessary, so we took that out and then we rewired things. So we drew our power from the main box outside the house and then got the lights and everything all working. So there's more drywall work in here that we have to do, but that's okay, that's not a big deal. We installed a new window over there because the old one was busted. And that's it for the back room rather. We haven't really touched the living room, the bedrooms or the bathroom yet, because there's not much that needs to get done in there. So I'm not going to bother walking through that right now. But out here in the back, we knew we had to replace some siding, specifically this side and this wall. But when we took a look at the rest of the siding, we thought for the extra couple of bucks of cost of material, we thought it'd be a good idea to replace just more siding and make it all uniform and nice and new. So we took off all the siding. The sill board down here below the sliding glass door was completely rotted out, just termite eaten. So if we tried to attach anything to that, it wouldn't have held very well. Most of the floor joists looked fine, so we didn't have to do anything with that. And then over on this side, you can see have our siding up on this side also. Caulked all the seams, caulked the nail holes. We're going to be putting 1xs over the corners and to frame back in the windows, and we'll get this thing wrapped up. Hopefully, it's taking a little bit more time than we expected, just because of the plumbing and the electric issues, and the siding took us a couple days too. But we have about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks left to get the drywall in, get this thing painted, and then get our cabinets in. So again, this is Tim Cozen with Corinthian Equity. I'll do a follow-up video when we have this house all wrapped up and ready to be sold. I appreciate you joining me. Thanks.